Hey everybody, I'm back on again for the why and mental state currently at. So yesterday we kind of looked at a video with Lisa Ray with Ivana Fix My Life. The video at the bottom, I actually got that video I'm going to show today, but I'm going to go ahead and play the video up top and kind of finish that, and we're going to jump right into the video and kind of have a heart-to-heart conversation to say. Let me go ahead and finish playing the video with Lisa Ray in the top one, and then I'm going to stop and share my presentation and show the video that was supposed to be presented, but it was just kind of like a, how would you say, a review about what the person who was filming was talking about. Okay, here we go. We were about right there.
In your life, you ain't present for you. The lights are on and nobody's home.
That's interesting.
What?
That you said that I'm not present. So when I blanked out, it was like, why are you not present? What is that? And then I said to myself, because I'm tired of trying to do it for everybody. It's like I am going to do me now. And that's what's going on in my head.
Come, let me show you something. It's an uphill climb. You have to put it together for yourself. So your homework for tonight is going to be between reading all of these values. Just a little piece. And I want to ask you to tell me where you're out of order in each of these values that keeps you from getting to the pinnacle. Good morning. How was your night? Full. Good? Really? It was good, but full. Just sitting by myself, just trying to be authentic, honest, just trying to take in the words. Your way of being is that when something comes, you gotta process it and make sense of it. We gotta get you out of here to here.
Is that what you meant when you said yesterday that I'm not present?
Yes.
I was struggling with that last line.
Good.
I'm gonna have to get out of my own way. Of what and how I was raised. Because I look at that and I go, you turned out all right. So, hey, just pass that along to you.
You came here with your mother and your daughter initially. But if I sit this here as the queen of the castle, it's so important that you know your place in your role. When I started noticing that there were things happening in my life that made me go, what is this? And I've seen this before, and why does this keep coming up? And it was like, because you ain't knocked it out the box yet. And it was like, it was clear that because I'm in turmoil with the ladies in my life, it really set me back to go, okay, common denominator is you. So what's the work I have to do? And I want to know what that is. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me tell you why. Because you are. Let's take this to another level. The queen. She represents. When you open your mouth, you represent me. When you open your mouth, you represent Michelle Obama. When you open your mouth, you represent not just Kai, but my daughter. The universe is calling you to a different way of being. And in order to be that, you gotta get these lessons. That's what these values are. They're experience. That's all this is. Everyone. We all have to go through it. Okay? It's time to move forward. It's time to get out of the box that I was in and go to another box. And what you're getting ready to do is takes courage so that you can understand. All right? Give me your book. Here's the piece that I want you to get. The girl child achieves her inner experience of womanhood by way of initiation from her mother. The mother teaches this through the way she treats her own womanhood. Now tell me how your mother, that queen mother woman, what did she demonstrate about her own womanhood? What's the opposite of value? Yeah, opposite of value. Devalue. Yeah, she was devalued. Yeah. And so that's what she showed you. So the question then becomes, how do you either devalue your womanhood or devalue other women? How do you victimize or feel like a victim? Do you set up competition or maybe feel you're being competed with, maybe kind? I don't know. You have to look at those things.
I've been doing that for years.
And you can still do everything that you've always done. You just have to do it in a different way. That's all the universe is saying. They're just lessons that you may be resisting.
I read something too last night. Maybe it was OPP. People pleaser.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes. It's going to take a shift up here. How you see what you see the way you see it. It's going to take a level of vulnerability and courage to say, that doesn't work for me anymore. Without being attached to how they respond. And that's where you're attached. I feel your heart today. And that's where you want to be as a woman. I don't care what's coming out your mouth. I'm vibing here. Are you open to some feedback? Because I think we're on the roll here. I want to show you exactly how it happens so that you can see it, okay? Okay.
You know why I said that? Why? Because I wasn't listening.
Give me your crown. Give me the whole thing. Fill everything. I'm not going to crown you. Are you open to some feedback? Because I think we're on the roll here. I want to show you exactly how it happens so that you can see it, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Resistance is futile when the truth is evident. It's time for Miss Lisa Ray to know the truth about how her behavior is creating what she is experiencing. So, I want her to watch some never-before-seen footage of her last visit. Don't make clear specific requests.
I want everybody to know. Nakai figure it out herself. You said, okay, this is your move out date. No further extension. You're not evicting. You're saying to her, I want my house back. Tell me what you saw there. You asked for something. What did you ask for?
My house back.
Yeah. And you said, I want everybody out. Now watch this. So, I'm giving you from now until December 15th to no longer be a resident in my house. Right. And in between that time, she's going to wash the dishes and help around the house. Maybe not. Queen, this is September. Can you just let the dishes be there until December 15th? What I'm hearing that you want is people out your darn house. You can have your whole damn house on December 15th. What do you need to do to be okay with dishes in the sink until that? You asked for your house. But in order to get it, you may have to not resist some other things. To not resist means I can resist. Right, I can put up with dishes in the sink. I've been putting up with all this time. Right. But if you're gonna insist that I want this and it's gotta look like this, because the intention is the success is out my house. That's success. You understand? Okay. Repeat and complete with me. What I'm now aware of is that I did not prepare my daughter. That I did not prepare my daughter to be a solid standing woman. To be a solid standing woman. And I forgive myself. And I forgive myself. A lot of the stuff that you know and I know, we learned because we fell down and scraped our knees. And as moms, we want to prevent the knees
Yeah. But you won't know she will stand until she needs it, Mama. Mama, she needs
And
it.
just be there for her when she calls me.
Even right now, she's in trouble. Are you there? Or are you just telling her what to do?
I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, good. I don't have to explain that. Save me some time. Okay? Your mom and I have been having a conversation about what the next steps are. This is the announcement that you need to make to her.
You know I love you.
Did you see anything there when he said, you know I love you? And she said,
That's not the same as me saying I love you.
yes. Come on, Queenie. That was almost a command. You better know I love you.
And so she responded the way that.
Yeah. Right. Can you see it? Okay. And then what did I say to you? I said, I requested this out. You are out of my house.
That you're out of my house.
Bye.
Bye. I want to say that, I can't remember, but I think I want to say that we agreed already that it was going to be a year.
Where did that come from?
Because I just disregarded what you and I had just said with the date.
And not what we had just said, my love. What you wanted.
And you know why I said that?
Why?
Because I wasn't listening.
All of those things on that check mark yesterday where you said you were a 4, we might want to go back and redo that. So, you ready for a little more? I don't want to overwhelm you.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I want to introduce you to some patterns, and I want to see if you understand these patterns that you are going to have to work through. Are you aware of the pattern that your daddy cheated and your husband cheated? Okay. Are you aware of the feelings attached to that? Okay. Are you aware of the pattern that you were spoiled and your daughter is spoiled? Okay. Are you aware that mom was very controlling over you as a child, and that you may have been very controlling over Kai as a child? Are you aware that growing up, your parents had a tendency to walk around like nothing was wrong? And are you aware of how you've done that in your life? Clean it up. Tell me what you know now that you didn't know when you got here yesterday. Everything.
I have an understanding of the work that's ahead of me. Now it's about having the courage to change the way that I've been doing things.
That's who you were. That's not who you're becoming.
And it's not in alignment with...
Come on. You better stop it. It's not what you want anymore. Give me your crown. Give me the whole thing, the pillow, everything. Put your hands out. I'm going to give you this. I'm not going to crown you, because only you can do that for yourself. The crown is one thing. The throne is something else. The throne is simply your heart. You'll know when it's right. So I got one more thing for you. I want to go see if it's ready. You good?
I'm great.
I can't do it for you, but I can sure walk with you. I promise I'll walk with you. Miss Lisa Ray has secured some very valuable jewels in her crown. She has navigated through some deep valleys, and that work has opened her heart. Her last step is an important one that she, like every woman, must choose to take. You know that saying, yay, though I walk through the valley. You know, as women, we gonna go through these valleys. Now you understand what they are, so you know what to look for.
Yes.
Understand that just experiences that come to teach you lessons, that's all. But what I want you to understand is where the valleys are leading you. Close eyes. Stay right here. I want you to open your eyes. The throne represents your heart as a woman. Your authentic way of being in the world. Standing in the truth and the fullness of who you are. The jewels in your crown are tight. You are ruling from here, not from here. Don't mean you won't ever fall in the valley again, but it means that you'll climb out in elegance without breaking your nails. So, you can sit there now if you're ready. That is the choice you have to make. I am so ready. Choice is yours.
I know now. Those valleys, there's no way around them. I will repeat them. They will teach me. They are lessons. I have the faith that this is where I'm headed. This is who I'm becoming. I'm being this queen.
Your heart. That's your heart. Your mantle. And it's just symbolized by the claw.
That empty feeling that I had, it's a different feeling. It's risen. I feel a greatness. And yet I feel a calmness.
I love that in your speaking you close your eyes. I love that. I love that. That means you're internally referenced instead of externally validated.
Well, that's so neat. You know, I didn't know where to get it from or how I was going to get it. I don't think I even knew to ask. I feel like I am in the right place.
Yes.
You know, because it is happening now.
Yeah.
I'll forever be different.
The next time I look anywhere on social media and see you behaving inappropriately, I'm calling you out. You don't think I will? You ask Evelyn Lozada. She does.
I know you will.
There is so much value in the valley.
Thank you.
You're gonna make a photographic picture. The valleys are those life experiences that we go through and grow through in order to sit firmly in our queenly throne. Now listen, it ain't easy being a queen. If you don't learn your lessons, they will come and knock you off your throne. But when you live in your heart, you sit firmly in the throne, and there's nothing and no one that can tilt your crown.
You heard that, ladies? So I hope this video is very informative, and actually something just kind of dropped in my spirit to kind of share this video on the True Solitude 1000, as well as the video I'm getting ready to share with you right now. Fella, thank you for chiming in to this broadcast. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and show you the second video. The video I was talking about yesterday is with her daughter, her mother, and herself, and it's a long video, but I'm gonna show that one to the entirety so you can get an understanding of like what's going on here. Okay, stop sharing my screen. Go back to the next one. This is very very educational for ourselves. So let me go ahead and show you the rest of this. Is 43 minutes, so we're gonna run this all the way to 1 o'clock.
So many of us as women have no idea about our roles and responsibilities in life or in the anatomy of a family. The grandmother is the queen mother. She is an example to the next generation.
What do I do about it now, Mom? Can I mind you? You don't know damn much about it.
And my granddaughter, in what I'm expecting. My mama speaks negatively into everything.
How do you all bring bad ass in?
It is the role of the mother to establish the comfort and safety of the home and initiate the daughters into womanhood.
With my daughter, I just don't know what else to do.
Lisa Ray, this is her story about 4 generations of women coming to us with abnormality, dysfunction, and bad behavior.
Why did you bring it in?
I'm here to stop this generational curse.
I am Yama Manzan, and I am here to help you do the work. Lisa Ray, an actor, businesswoman, is what she does. Mother, daughter, and now grandmother defines who she is. Lisa Ray's family consists of 4 generations of
I hope you can hear the volume. It sounds like it's kind of low on my end.
toxic generational
Let me see.
breakdown.
Come in. The 3 goddesses. All right.
I have something wonderful and lovely for you, and I want us to start right here. 3 generations of women, actually 4, right? Because you have a baby. You know how real that is? Yeah. I think some of our work together is going to be about really understanding the power and the magnitude of that. And that begins with each one of you understanding your role and your place. So there are 3 roles here. In order to
Gloria, stop shouting, baby.
it is important
Gloria.
that each of these women understands the
Gloria.
role she plays in the family. They have each chosen the appropriate role. That's my seat, huh? Actually, it would be your seat as the queen mother. You would definitely sit there, queen mother.
Why'd you pick that?
I feel like I'm the head of this family here. They are trying to be.
So when you say the head, what does that mean? What do you see as your responsibility?
It's to try to guide them in the right way. I thought it in the beginning was perfect. But since she got to LA, we lost all of that. And it tears me apart because she's the only child I have. You know, I'm old. What's going to happen with me now? Because I have no one else to watch over me.
Okay. And how are you living up to your role as the queen? Part of your responsibilities is to make sure that the queen's mother is secure. If she's not feeling secure right now, what happened?
I feel that I spread myself so thin till I hardly have time for myself. And whether that's coming in from up through here and then cleaning up the kitchen. Yes.
Hold on, everybody. I don't think y'all can hear the volume on this. Let me find a different one. Cause the reception, the volume was louder with the other one. Let me find another version of it. Cause it's like hard for me to even hear it on my end. And I know you're struggling to try to hear it on your end. In fact, you know, I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna share this video on the platform and get off of this live since it's not for me to share it all the way. So I'm gonna share the video you just saw on the TrueSaw 2 1000 so you can watch it and get a better hearing, because I can't hear it on mine. I got all my keys and volumes up, but it's just like really low over here. So I'm gonna do you a solid and share this on the platform so you can watch the entirety about what I'm saying today. So let me have a little heart to heart is. So basically what you were watching on this this video with Lisa Ray is kind of talking about back history, and it kind of goes in details about her dad and a lot of different things that she struggled with and how her daughter is this way and her mom, and it's a whole bunch of confusion that was going on. That was the first episode of it. Then she returned back, which is the video you kind of watched a little bit yesterday and the rest of it today. It gave you some back history, like, okay, this is what's on. But what in this second one you just saw today was when Lisa willingly contacted Ivana and said, I need help. I need to get this right. I need to fix me. What can I do to do this? This is the second video with just Lisa Ray by herself dealing with these things that she wasn't honest about. And you know, a lot of times when we look at these stories and things, we kind of reflect like, man, is my life kind of similar to that? In my own personal life, have some of these things happened for me, or these are some of the things that I really haven't really want to deal with, and it goes on and on. So what I want to share with you is basically what's going on in a lot of people's lives. Things need to be corrected, things need to be fixed, things need to be adjusted. And these are the conversations most people don't want to talk about because it's kind of like sweep it under the rug type thing. This is why the why is important. Why is this happening? What is your mental state at? Where are you currently at? So the why is what's going on with you. The mental state is how is your mental state dealing with a lot of things that has been going on in the course of your life. Then the last part is where are you currently at this very moment in your life. So when you go through these question marks and ask yourself these questions, for example, the why. What is my why? My why is to improve better. My why is to break generational curse. My why is to be a better version of me, to reinvent myself, to improve myself. My mental state is to apply more self-care in my life, to be more importance in my life. And when I mean importance, I mean really starting to dive into myself a lot more than I have. Pulling myself, doing everything for somebody and everybody is exhausting. When you don't tune in with yourself, you're lost. And that was my why. That's my current state. And where I'm at right now, I'm walking continuously in a new path and a new journey in my life. And I'm allowing this to change me in a very positive manner. And people can see the change in me. And that's what I'm doing. It's an ongoing battle, but at least I am honest about what I'm really trying to accomplish for myself. So I encourage you to do the same for yourself, but it's a choice if you're ready to get to that next level in your life. The whys. What is your whys? What is your mental state at? Where are you currently at? And how these three aspects start to play a part in your own personal life. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get off of this live. I'll be back on about 1:45 on time in YouTube, and I'm done with broadcasting. I got one quick announcement. Bible study tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the True Salt 1000 IG Facebook page as well as YouTube. So make sure you tune in, ladies, for that. We'll still continue the segment of, I got my notes right here. We are continuing to talk about pathway to a joyful, hold on, give me a minute. Pathway to a joyful walk. So we're doing session. We're going to kind of go over the content we talked last month and the scriptures that were addressed, and then we're going to kind of talk about session 4 and session 5 of this. So make sure you tune in, ladies, tomorrow at 8 p.m. on True Salt 1000 IG, Facebook, and YouTube. All right, everybody, have an amazing afternoon. And for those who are tuning into the grief process, I'll be back on 1:45. All right, take care.